On December 7th, 1941, 353 Imperial Japanese planes, in two waves, attacked the sleeping U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor. During the attack, over 2,400 military personnel were killed and over 1,200 were injured. The day after the attack, President FDR gave a speech during his declaration of war with Japan. He stated that December 7th was a date which will live in infamy. Flash forward 4 years, August 6, 1945. The Enola Gay flies over the city of Hiroshima and drops the world's first atomic bomb. The blast instantly kills roughly 100,000 people, while falling debris kill another 30,000 to 60,000 people on the first day alone. Roughly 80,000 more people would die through radiation sickness during the years after the bombing. Because of Japan's refusal to surrender after the first bomb, another atomic bomb was dropped on the city of Nagasaki, killing another estimated 80,000 people. Japan's military leaders knew that the war was no longer winnable and surrendered to the US. With just about 100 times the amount of casualties than on the bombing of Pearl Harbor, what do you think President FDR would have said about this bombing? With the US being the only nuclear power at the end of World War II, peace in the form of fear prospered. This was only temporary though, as the USSR would emerge as the world's other nuclear power, superpower. This emergence of a threat to the absolute power to both sides caused an arms race which would become the Cold War. The production of nuclear weapons, the descendants of those that were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, skyrocketed during this time. Now, with enough nuclear arms for either country to destroy the world many times over, the form of peace now changed from fear to mutual annihilation. Both countries knew that if one side launched a nuclear warhead, the other country would also, causing both countries and those caught in the crossfire to be destroyed. Now you might say mutual annihilation is good, that it deters both sides from launching any major attacks at one another. You might even say this is true peace. But peace is not only in one's actions, but also in one's thoughts. You can't attain peace through fear. It is fear that keeps people from trusting each other. How do we know that the other side is going to attack us if we let our guard down? This thought itself causes you to self-generate fear for the other side that they aren't trustworthy and are just waiting for an opportunity to strike. Even today's media portrays Russia and China as the bad guys to be feared. This is not to say that the future of the world is bleak. We have shown the capability to restrain ourselves from doing the unthinkable. Just recently, US and Russia signed a treaty to reduce both countries' nuclear arsenals. This, however, is only the beginning of the changing of peace back to harmony and trust. There are still enough nuclear weapons to destroy the Earth, but this step in the right direction is in showing that we are willing to start somewhere and are at least thinking what's best for the future. The current generation, my generation, has the technology and information to continue on this path. We are more involved in global events and have more input in current events than generations before us. We have the power of changing the way people view each other. We also have the ability to visually communicate and form relations with others of our generation in other countries. We have the ability and the opportunity, power, even if we don't achieve the ultimate goal of peace in our lifetimes. We, like your generation, will leave the tools and knowledge to aid in that quest. Let this be the start of something that those who died on August 6th and 9th might be proud of. Let this be the start of a time when no man, woman, or child will experience the pain and suffering of a war at home. Let peace return to all the people. Thank you.